What's up, XRP family? Thank you for joining today. And today we have some interesting news. We have actually the SEC meeting got canceled this week, which is it's not nice. But guys, 13 May is the new date. As you can see, shout out to this guy. 13 May is the new meeting, and we will have a decision, or at least we will know what's going on in there, because there's a lot of things going on, and I'm gonna cover it in this video. I'm gonna show you some updates on the SEC, and I'm gonna show you some news on XRP. So before we get into the video, guys, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button to keep this channel going. Thank you so much, guys, for your support. Let's dig in. So the first thing I want to talk about is actually Ripple showed its Q1 markets report, and it's really amazing what they did this previous quarter, guys. They made a lot of sales. They made so many sales compared to the previous quarter, actually, and I will show you. This is on the official website of Ripple. So these are real numbers, guys. Here you can see how Ripple, the company, is actually doing, and this is actually what you're investing in if you have XRP. This is the investment that you're making. Now these are some updates on the lawsuit. Here we have on 22 April, the SEC filed a motion to strike Ripple's lack of due process and fair notice defense, which states that the SEC had not adequately warned both Ripple and the broader market that XRP was considered an investment contract. Now, this is the latest update, but what we're really waiting for is we just want that decision. We know that XRP is a currency, and we want to know that, and we want to hear that from the SEC. And I will show you some interesting footage of Gary Gensler actually talking about technology. It's really interesting, guys, so be sure to watch the whole video. Let's go. To meet growing demand for ODL, Ripple agreed to acquire 40% of Asia's leading cross-border payment specialist, Tranglo. We already knew that. So here are the numbers, guys. This is amazing, and this is huge news. 150 million Q1. They went so hard, guys. They went really hard. Sales 150 million. So they went from 76 to 150 million sales in a quarter. Here you can see dollars in millions, what they're covered. Total XRP volume 203 million. This is huge, guys. These are huge numbers. So let's take a look here. This is actually very interesting. Bitrue, a cryptocurrency trading platform, added several XRP pairs. Bitrue is really good, guys. If you don't know Bitrue, be sure to check it out. It's a XRP exchange. You can trade all the currencies against XRP, which I think will be a huge exchange in the future because it has all the XRP currencies pairs. It will be very interesting. Now let's take a look at this. For developers and entrepreneurs, the past quarter presented new opportunities to build various use cases on the XRP ledger. As interest in crypto continues to skyrocket, while no one company or individual can track every project being built on this open source technology, there are hundreds of use cases, from cross-border payments and lending to marketplaces and custody solutions. Now these are all the things that are built on the XRP ledger, which is huge, guys, because you can see that these are big companies, and they use the XRPL ledger to actually build applications and tools to use payments and different things. For example, Wirex offers travel cards for customers to exchange and spend cryptocurrencies built on the XRP ledger. Now this is interesting, guys. So let's take a look at this footage. Gary Gensler on faster settlement times. Do we have the technology to do it? Let's take a look.
It helps speed up settlements. And I'll start with you, Chairman Gensler.
So you're right that technology exists today to shorten settlement cycles, even maybe to the same day. I think there's a business model issue as to whether it's still netted, which has a lot of economic advantages. In terms of the underlying ledger technology itself, I would defer to Mr. Botson as to whether they find it's helpful to have a distributed shared ledger or a sort of a single party ledger. And then what the role of the SEC would be is to ensure that whatever rules they're proposing has the resiliency and the important safety of a clearinghouse, because this is a systemically important clearinghouse. It's the largest, it's really the sole clearinghouse for equities. But I turn to Mr. Botson.
What are you all doing to evaluate the potential?
Can you see that, guys? He's saying that they need the rules before a bank or a financial institution is going to use a CBDC to actually make transactions, and they have to have it regulated. It needs to have the rules. As you can see, he's literally saying that XRP is being regulated now, and when it's ready, we have the rules and it can be used whether as a shared distributed ledger technology or private. Now we know that XRP has a private option for CBDCs, and this is where it gets interesting. Now let's take a look. This is the official decision of Sarah Nedburn, the judge. This is what she said. Having reviewed the parties' submissions, the court makes the following clarifications. The SEC must produce communication with third parties, including external agencies and market participants, subject to a privilege assertion. Now, this actually means that SEC cannot use emails or anything what it's not formal, and they cannot intervene with they cannot ask permission or information from outside parties of the USA, because they were doing that. Now this is very interesting. This is actually Judge Nedburn issues discovery ruling confirming earlier ruling and delivers another rebuke to SEC News. Ripple sold twice as much XRP in the last quarter as demand grows for its ODL surface. Now this is exactly what we just saw. The numbers that they sold is not normal. They did double in one quarter, guys, in one quarter. This is just the beginning. Imagine they do another double. It's going to be 300 million, 600 million. They will reach 1 billion in ODL, which is a big thing. The increase in XRP sales can be attributed to deeper engagement from key ODL customers. For well over a year, Ripple has not sold programmatically. So this is actually saying that Ripple, with the SEC ongoing, made double the money that it was doing all the time. It's crazy in just one quarter. Now this is actually huge news. XRP's upward momentum is fueled by Ripple's newly announced 40% stake in Asia, and we know that Tranglo. This is more huge than you can imagine, guys. Having 40% stake in Asia's leading cross-border payment is just not normal. It's a very big thing. Bank of England's Bailey on crypto. Be prepared to lose all your money. Now this is funny. This is funny. Now guys, there's a saying that you should always do the opposite of what these guys are saying. And it's true. He's now saying that you have to be careful with crypto and be prepared to lose all your money, while they are actually using the technology, because Bank of England uses Ripple. They use Ripple, guys, as a payment thing. Not everything is live, but they're literally using it, and I made a video on it. Go check it. So, and now this guy is saying that we have to be careful. You see, these are people, they don't want you to buy cryptocurrencies, guys. They don't want people to get rich. Now this is the problem. They're making you scared. They're making you give up on your XRP. And that's what it's all about. I'm afraid they don't have intrinsic value. Now that's bullshit. We know that cryptocurrency have intrinsic value. We know that there is cryptocurrencies with utility and with use cases. Look at VeChain. Look at Hedera Hashgraph. Look at Ethereum. What is he saying, guys? This is how they keep people actually sheep and not doing anything, you know? So I'm going to say this very bluntly again. Buy them only if you're prepared to lose all your money. Blah, blah, blah. It's just bullshit, guys. We all know that. Ripple SEC lawsuit. Judge denies SEC arguments, says it must produce its internal documents. The lawsuit between Ripple, US-based cross-border payment firm, and the United States Securities and Exchange Commission continues to advance with each passing day. Now there's something going on with attorney Jeremy's account. As you can see, it's a very weird picture. I think he's trying to recover it. There were some problems, but this is exactly what we were talking about. The SEC made two arguments as to why it didn't have to disclose the internal memoranda re BTC, ETH, and XRP. The judge denied both of those arguments and is saying, no, you really do need to disclose these documents. This judge is very polite when rebuking a party. So this is exactly what I'm saying. They have to show evidence of communications with third parties, showing that XRP is not a currency. They will never be able to do that, guys. I can tell you now. And when you wait till the SEC is over and you then buy XRP, you're going to be too late, guys. And this is not financial advice. And you should not do anything because of what I say. So let's take a look. Why CBDCs will likely be ID based. Now this is huge because this is actually saying that XRP is the only one who can do this. XRP has ledger technology consensus, which can actually provide ID based transactions. Maybe in combination with other currencies like Hedera Hashgraph is a very good one, by the way, because everything is registered, right? If you use Bitcoin, it's anonymous, and they don't want that. They don't want anonymous transaction, guys. There is regulation, and they don't want people to use anonymous accounts and they want to control everything, whether you like it or not. So you better invest in a technology that's gonna do that, or you're gonna miss out. It's one of the things. You know, central banks have been cautious to avoid two key risks that CBDCs could pose. To avoid disintermediating banks by depriving them of their deposit base, central banks have imposed caps on balances paid no interest on CBDC, or considered imposing a penalty interest rate on holdings above some threshold. To avoid facilitating illicit activity, central banks have mostly decided against fully anonymous accounts or capped anonymous transactions, and have tasked commercial bank intermediaries with monitoring customers and transactions. You see, they want control. They don't want the banking system now is very bad and they don't have a lot of control, guys. But with centralized distributed ledger consensus technology, they will have that control what they want. And don't get me wrong, XRP is not centralized because anyone can make a transaction with XRP. And it doesn't have to be centralized. It can be centralized. That's the whole thing. It can be both, you know, and that's the good thing of XRP. Now don't forget, guys, XRP is just way more efficient than everything, and everyone who's saying that XRP is a shitcoin, they are just jealous and they know that XRP can be a real threat. Superior speed, low cost, scalable, sustainable. Ripple is tweeting this every now and then for the XRPL, and we know that it's almost time to rise. Thank you for watching the video, guys. Be sure to subscribe and like the video. Thank you. I will see you in the next video. Cheers.